Sam, congratulations. What a victory today for your Eagles.
Boy, what a four-quarter battle. We knew it was going to be, the kind of game it was, and you just never feel comfortable because they're explosive and they have playmakers, and you saw that especially there in the second half. And hats off to Slippery Rock, Coach Wenderoos, their seniors, their program. What a great group it is, and what a great high school football game people got to witness today. It's a shame. It's a shame someone has to lose. We are so happy for our seniors, tasting it last 3 years and being able to bring this one home for the community, for them, for their parents. We are really, really happy for them, and talk about a team effort. The boys just played their hearts out today, and it wasn't always easy or pretty, but made plays when we had to and got the job done.
And you got off to a great start. You said about establishing the line of scrimmage, and you did that on that first drive.
Yeah, the first drive was key. Just to gain that confidence to be able to run the ball, move the ball down the field, and get some nice chunks on the ground, and then finish the drive in the end zone was that's definitely a big point in the game. And then they came back and answered, and able to go in 21-7 at half, and then they just kept answering in the second half and made some great plays. And turnovers, like we oftentimes talk about, is the name of the game, and we were able to come up with a few there.
One of the keys was the fact that your defense really stopped them from running the ball efficiently here today.
Yeah, and as we've talked about, Coach Rizzone and the defensive staff just do a fantastic job, and it starts up front. Defensive line did great. Thought they did a great job of getting pressure on the quarterback, and our secondary really did a nice job of keeping things in front of them, not giving up anything cheap over the top. And then it's just a matter of heart and rallying to the football and making tackles when you get there. And you get the ball to those kids in space, and they're able to make some people miss at times. You saw that tonight, but we made stops when we had to. So hats off to our defense. Just what an amazing job here in the second half.
You get to avenge another regular season loss here today. That's got to be extra special.
It's really that part just isn't important. We have a ton of respect for them, and we love our kids, and we're happy for our kids, and it's Thanksgiving, and we haven't practiced on Thanksgiving for a while. That's going to be a special week with the boys.
We'll have to be thankful for, Coach. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
All right, that's Sam Mowrey, head coach of the Eagles.
Real quick, you guys get a championship game against a longtime rival. You're separated by just a few miles. How special is it to have a championship game against a longtime rivalry like this?
To be honest, any championship is special. The opponent across the line of scrimmage isn't what's important for us. The fact that it was Slippery Rock, that was they earned their right to get here, and they're a great football team and had a great season. We were looking forward to that excitement of a championship game, but to be honest, the fact that it was Slippery Rock was, that isn't any extra fuel for the fire.
Looking ahead a little bit to next week, you guys have been on a pretty big tear since about the end of the first month of the season. How do you keep this momentum going forward into next week?
Our recipe doesn't change. We talked about this as a staff with the kids in the locker room. What would it say about our program if all of a sudden before a championship game we have a different message? Our message never changes. It starts with vision, process, and love, and those are the things that we focus on every time. And kids care about each other. They want to be around each other. They play hard for each other, and our recipe doesn't change, and what we're going to do next week isn't going to be any different.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.